You want to get rich in the military? Use the military as a stepping stone. Don't join the military if you want to serve, get rich, or do 20 years and collect the benefits, or any other ridiculous reasons that you give yourself. This video is not made for the weak of heart and the weak of mind. I'm going to be having real talks with you in this video. So many people disguise joining the military as
I'm gonna serve my country.
You can serve your country by feeding the homeless, housing the homeless, cleaning up the highways, picking up trash. You can serve your country in numerous, hundreds of different ways, and you can still make the same amount of impact. But why do you choose the military? What are you looking for from the military that you currently don't have? What it boils down to is you are not making an impact in the lives of those around you, so therefore you're looking for it in somewhere else, potentially. You want to get rich in the military? Do you think politicians are there and saying, you know what, how can we help our service members become freaking six-figure earners, become freaking millionaires? Do you honestly think that is what they think about? If you have a workforce, when your goal is to retain people for 20 years, your goal is how can we give them just enough where they're happy, but not too much where it gives them freedom to leave. That is what the military vehicle is designed for you to do financially. Or do you want to commit your life to this organization for the next 20 years, the government for the next 20 years? The true question is, do you want to give the power of your future in the hands of somebody else? You put 20 years into this thing with a level of expectation of something in return, whether it's 50% of base pay and VA disability to make it 5,000, 6,000, whatever, 7,000, whatever the amount is going to be when you're retired. But guess what? They can flip the script. They can change the rules whenever they want. You obey the orders of those appointed over you. You obey the orders of those lawmakers. If you want to put your future and your family's future in the hands of the government, that is fine. Some people do that, and it's a great country that we live in where they're not going to abuse it too much. But that should not be the reason as to why you join, because all you're doing is containing yourself for 20 years, becoming a product of what's called a uniformed service member. Don't get me wrong, I understand it. I was in the military. Within my time in the military, I was able to do all this. When I decided to join the military, it's because I escaped my reality that I had created that I was embarrassed of. I was on my third year of community college and I was nowhere close to my associates. I was failing and withdrawing from classes. I was folding clothes at freaking Abercrombie and Fitch. I had a freaking origami YouTube channel while creating a supplement business online, and everything failed. I spent thousands of dollars in that online business for it to go nowhere. I was embarrassed as to the person that I was. So I went to my parents and I disguised the military as great educational benefits, free school afterwards, and they're gonna take care of me and pamper me for the next 5 years. But deep down, I knew it was because I was embarrassed with myself, and I was trying to become the best version of myself within these next 5 years through the military. The only reason you should join the military is to find yourself at the core, is to challenge yourself to the point where it exposes the weakness in yourself. And this is the thing that nobody will ever share with you in the military, because nobody that I have ever come across understands this concept. The military is designed in a way to level you up to the baseline. Wake up early, be on time, obey the orders, lead sailors, do the task with attention to detail. All these things that you typically associate somebody in the military to have, all these characteristic traits. Because I remember, and you know, that you have this future version of yourself, the more successful version of yourself that is rich or famous or financially stable or more disciplined or more happy compared to where you are. The better version of yourself. That is what you are after. I understand it. I was there. I get it. What I want you to understand is throughout your journey in the military, it will test your character every step of the way. And what that comes in form of is emotions. People talk about,
I want to grow outside of my comfort zone.
It's so easy to say, but it's hard to actually experience. What growth outside of comfort zone feels like are all the emotions you can imagine. What do you do when it's cleaning station and it's you and 50 other people and nobody ever wants to touch the bathroom? All these lazy people, all these dirty people. Somebody has to do it. Nobody ever wants to step up. So you know what? I will. I'll do that every single time. Remember, it's easy to be angry in that situation, to be frustrated, to feel sorry for myself, to feel sad that this is my reality. I wanted to join the military to do great things, but here I am cleaning poop for stupid people. These are the emotions that challenge you. For many people that I have seen, it breaks them. But if you truly want to become the best version of yourself, this is where you handle those emotions and you understand why you are angry. I had to. And you have to face these emotions. I had to. I was angry. I was frustrated. And I was sad that this was my reality for a year. But that's okay. What I developed was humility. And that's how I grew my character traits, by being able to process emotions to become the best version of myself. And what that's resulted is in me being able to accomplish far more compared to everybody else in the same amount of time. Not because I'm super smart, but because I understood this simple concept that I am sharing with you here. And this is the secret that people in the military are not told, do not know. There are a lot of people in the military that play the victim. I get it. I was one of those. You can see my older YouTube videos. The important thing that I want you to understand is once you are able to understand what I'm putting down here and utilize it in your life to develop the necessary character traits to be more disciplined, to be more humble, to be more patient, to be the leader that you need to be for yourself and your family, whatever you pursue, you will always succeed in. That's how I was able to make multiple six figures in all different areas. I hope you understand this. If any of this was confusing to you, let me know in the comment section down below, because I genuinely care about you guys, because this is the real talk that you will never hear in the military, because nobody in the military that I have ever come across understands this concept. Hope this helps. Peace.